Homelander versus Hulk. Who would win? There is a man who stands on top of skyscrapers, looks down at the world below him, and truly believes every single human being alive owes him their existence. He has never lost a fight. In fact, he has never even been pushed close enough to consider the possibility of losing. And for most of his life, no one has ever been powerful enough to make him hesitate. Then there is something else entirely. A being who has taken nuclear explosions to the face and come back stronger, angrier, and more dangerous than before. A force with no ceiling, no restraint, and no off switch. One is the most feared superhero on the planet, a living weapon wrapped in a cape and a smile. The other is the unstoppable consequence of what happens when science goes catastrophically, beautifully wrong. Tonight we find out what happens when these two forces collide. Homelander versus Hulk. The God of Vought versus the Jade Giant. This is not just a fight. This is a collision of limits versus limitless power. And by the end of this video, there will be one clear answer. Let's start with the man in the cape. John, known to the world as Homelander, was not born. He was engineered, raised inside a laboratory, experimented on before he could even understand the world around him, and infused with Compound V at the embryonic stage. Homelander was designed from the beginning to be the ultimate product. Vought International didn't want a hero. They wanted control. What they created was something far beyond that. From the moment his powers manifested, Homelander existed in a league of his own within his universe. He flies at supersonic speeds. His strength allows him to tear through military hardware like paper, and his durability makes him virtually untouchable by conventional weapons. Bullets don't pierce him. Explosions don't stop him. And then T here is his most iconic ability: heat vision. Twin beams of concentrated thermal energy capable of slicing through steel, aircraft, and human bodies with terrifying ease. He doesn't just use it to win fights, he uses it to end them instantly. Add to that his enhanced hearing, capable of detecting heartbeats from miles away, and you get something far more dangerous than just a strong opponent. You get someone who cannot be surprised, cannot be outmaneuvered easily, and most importantly, someone who believes he is untouchable. In his world, that belief has always been correct. Now we turn to the other side. Bruce Banner was a genius, one of the greatest scientific minds on Earth. But in a single moment of self-sacrifice, when he exposed himself to a massive gamma explosion to save someone else, his life changed forever. The radiation didn't kill him. It transformed him. The Hulk is not simply a stronger version of Banner. He is something else entirely, a physical manifestation of rage given form. And the rule that defines the Hulk is brutally simple and completely unfair. The angrier he gets, the stronger he becomes. Not metaphorically. Literally. There is no fixed limit, no plateau. The Hulk has lifted mountains, battled gods like Thor, and traded blows with beings who operate on cosmic levels of power. He has survived nuclear detonations, regenerated from catastrophic injuries, and continued fighting long after others would have been erased. And then there is World Breaker Hulk, the version driven beyond rage into something closer to pure destruction. A Hulk so powerful that his footsteps alone created seismic shockwaves, and his presence threatened the structural integrity of the planet itself. This is not just strength. This is escalation without a ceiling. Now imagine the battlefield. A city completely evacuated, silent streets, empty skyscrapers. The kind of stillness that exists right before disaster. Homelander descends calmly into the center, cape flowing, completely in control. He's heard about the Hulk. Maybe he's even curious. It's been a long time since anything looked like a challenge. The Hulk arrives very differently. He doesn't land, he crashes. Like a meteor tearing into the earth, sending a shockwave through the city that shatters glass and fractures concrete. He stands up, sees Homelander hovering above him, and the fight begins. Homelander strikes first, exactly how he prefers. Fast, precise, overwhelming. He launches forward at supersonic speed and drives a full-force punch into Hulk's jaw. The hit lands clean, powerful enough to send tanks flying, and for a brief moment, Hulk actually staggers. That moment matters, because it gives Homelander confidence, but then Hulk slowly turns his head back and looks at him. Not hurt, not defeated, just angry. In an instant, Hulk grabs him mid-air and slams him into a nearby skyscraper with devastating force. The building collapses around them. Homelander survives, of course, but now T hears something new in his expression. Surprise! He retaliates immediately, firing his heat vision straight into Hulk's chest. The beams burn, tearing through skin, but within seconds, the damage begins healing. And more importantly, Hulk gets angrier. This is where the fight shifts. Every attack Homelander lands is making the situation worse for him. He uses speed, staying airborne, striking from distance, hitting again and again. But Hulk keeps adapting. His jumps get higher. His reactions get faster. His strength increases with every second. The ground begins cracking under his feet, not from impact, but from the sheer force building inside him. Then comes the turning point. Homelander, realizing brute force isn't working, decides to end it. He rises high above the battlefield and unleashes everything. A full-power, sustained heat vision blast focused entirely on Hulk. It's his strongest attack, the kind meant to finish any opponent. The beam engulfs Hulk, covering the entire area in heat and destruction. And for a moment, it looks like it might work. But when the beam stops, Hulk is still standing, burned, furious, stronger. Because Homelander has limits, his energy drains, his body strains. But Hulk only grows. In the next instant, Hulk leaps with explosive force, reaching Homelander midair and grabbing him before he can react. What follows isn't a fight anymore. It's domination. Blow after blow, each stronger than the last. Homelander tries to fight back, tries to use his heat vision at point-blank range, but it's not enough. His strength has a ceiling. Hulk has already broken past it. At their peak, the difference becomes undeniable. Homelander is incredibly powerful within his universe, but Hulk operates on an entirely different scale. His strength grows, his durability adapts, his rage escalates endlessly. There is no long-term scenario where Homelander can win, because every second favors Hulk. So when everything is said and done, the result becomes clear. Final result: Hulk wins.